Hi, it's Gail with Gail's Southern Living. Here is my garden tour. So it looks like I have some flowers growing in there. I have a little tomato down there that I transplanted from the seedling tray. That one right there looks like a zinnia. I have a little tomato coming up right there. Tomato coming up right there from seed. And another one here. And there's one in the back there. And all of these are coming up from seed. Now I have some Swiss chard. I just harvested my lettuce because that was nice and pretty. This is, I believe, my peppermint, and that's my spinach. Okay, not everything is coming up in the pots here. Maybe because it's a little breezy today, maybe some of this stuff will come up. This one right here is my parsley. It's coming up nicely. Nothing coming up in this pot or this pot. There's a little bit of green coming up in that one. A little bit of green in that one. My sedum doesn't look very good. There's some green in that pot. Onions aren't coming up yet. These pots don't have any green in them at this point. Swiss chard has some green in it. There's some green in that pot. The kale looks like it's just starting to pop out. That one I believe is Swiss chard, and there's some gourmet lettuce I just planted in that one. And I have some green going on in that one as well. My garlic, it kind of popped out and then it kind of went away. So I don't know if my garlic's doing well or not. Not too sure on that. Okay, this is my cucumber section. So I made a little trellis thing for them to grow up on. I have one cucumber coming up so far. Now I have another trellis here. I think I'm going to use that for my secret seed because Simply Jan Homestead said I needed to grow it in a cage. So I'm thinking it might be a climber. Okay, so this is my peaches and cream corn that I got from Miss MB. It has not sprouted yet. Has some nice little weeds in my garden. Here's my lavender. I got that also from Miss MB. And here are my irises I bought at the store for myself. Hopefully they're purple irises. And this is my mullein I got from Amy at Cray's Family Homestead. And this is my roselle I got from Living Miracle Homestead. And look, it's popping up. Now this is going to be a bush. This is actually a fruit, if you look it up. This is the section right here where my pumpkins are going to grow. So what we're going to do is we tilled up an area there. We're going to put another tarp, and we're going to have the pumpkins growing into each other, and we're going to have the tarp underneath to keep the weeds out of the garden. So this is where my pumpkins will be in this section. These are my compost bins that my husband got for me. As you can see, one of them's already got stuff in it. The other one just has the stuff that used to be in my greenhouse in there. I just threw it in there that day because it was so windy. Okay, what else is going on out here? Okay, I planted Roma tomatoes in here. They are not coming up yet. Okay, I have green onions in here. Some of it's coming up, you can barely see it, and there's a couple of weeds that I need to go ahead and pull. This right here is marigolds. That hasn't come up yet. I have some squash coming up. There, 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 there. there's a bunch of squash. Squash is my favorite thing, so I'm super excited about that. Okay, now I have a black-eyed pea coming up, some corn, another black-eyed pea and corn, and a corn. That black-eyed pea didn't come up, and my zinnias didn't come up in there yet. My black-eyed pea seedlings are looking slightly pathetic, and the black-eyed peas in the ground haven't come up yet, so I might have to replant on those. Okay, nothing has come up in that pot right there. This is okra, and this one also is okra, and this is my collard green I got from the micro farmer. It's also my single seed challenge. As you can see, it's doing well. My carrots are coming up, and this is what I call my wild garden because I don't have the landscape fabric down, so it's going to be kind of wild. So I have to work a little more consistently on weeding this area. But I have a row of okra, a row of squash, and I can't remember the third thing I planted here. So this is my yellow squash. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 coming up. I didn't plant anything on that row because it's so shady. And I never did find my spinach seeds. I was planning on putting that in there. I might look again today, just take everything out of my seedling tray. And this section right here is going to have my flowers, my zinnias, marigolds, hyacinth, and a couple of other kinds of flowers. Okay, I'm trying to do a full garden tour here. My radishes, my red radishes, and my white icicle radishes. My carrots are coming up nicely. I have 1 random tomato seed that fell in there. My cilantro is looking great. This is my mixed gourmet lettuce. I have this planted in several different places. And we had it in a salad the other day, and it was really, really super good. Okay, in this section I planted celery. So I see a little tiny bit coming up, but it's so small you can't see it. This is where I planted my strawberries. And I just have 1 grow coming up. It's a little yellow, so I might need to starve it of water a little bit. I'm trying to think if there's anything I missed over here. I think that's pretty much it. That's the full update on the garden. This is how everything looks right now. It's in the full swing of things. As you can see, I was taping a video earlier, so my tripod is in the yard. I love taping outside. I love doing videos outside. So this is my full garden tour. I still have plenty of space to put everything in the ground that I want to. Use all the seeds that I have. So that's what I have going on. That is the full update on the garden as of yet. Have a great day. Be blessed. Do something kind, guys.